and not only charge but indict Michael Pantaleo and every single police officer that was involved in the murder of Eric Garner. Everybody out here tonight is on the right side of history. Everyone out here. We refuse to be silent and complacent any longer. That will not go on any longer in this country. We have to continue to show up. We have to continue to speak out. A lot of times, protests are undervalued. People don't understand, like, why are you guys out here? Why are you guys protesting? That's not going to change anything. But in reality, it is. We are out here to raise awareness. Just 2.5 weeks ago, my organization, 3 of us, single-handedly shut down the FDR to raise awareness for Eric Garner's case. If we didn't shut down that highway, nobody across this country would have even known that the trial for Michael Pantaleo has already started, because it was not receiving national press, which is insane, because Eric Garner's case is one of the cases that shaped this movement that we have here today. We are consistently putting our bodies on the line. I appreciate every single one of you out here today for coming out and showing up. This is what we need to continuously do. Think of Eric as if he was your brother, your father, your uncle, your relative, your best friend. He should be all of that to you guys right now. He needs all of us to show up for him. Their families need us to show up for them. Because right now they are going through it, and I know them personally. His daughter is going through it, so she needs us to continuously show up for their family and for Eric Garner. We will not stop until justice is served. We will not stop until justice is served. We will not stop until justice is served.
His name is Eric Garner. This is why we're here tonight. We're calling for the firing of Overseer Pantaleo in the name of Eric Garner. So when I say once his name, I want y'all to say what his name is. What's his name? Eric Garner. Say his name. Eric Garner. What's his name? Eric Garner. Say his name. Eric Garner. In a day where you can be caught on video choking, which was already a legal chokehold, which is mandated after the Anthony Baez case. You get caught on camera. You get caught on camera. And they're trying to say this is not a chokehold. I want y'all to look at this. You can look at WWF and know this is a chokehold.
I know.
These pigs over here want you to see that this is not a chokehold. This grass is illegal whether Eric Garner died or not. Yeah, this back. Hold this for me. The reason why we're here is because a black man who was outside over selling loose cigarettes is no longer here. Not that he was detained, not that he was arrested, not that he was taken to the precinct, but because of the fact that he was choked out on the streets in his own community. On camera, the police are caught and they're still trying to tell you that it was justified and that this man is talking about he can't breathe, yet he's not here, and they're trying to say that the police should go unveiled with no punishment. We had Andrew Kears, who's on video, telling the cops he cannot breathe. On video. You watched this man die as the police did nothing. We're not sitting here asking for justice. We're not sitting here begging for people to just please stop having white supremacy and white supremacist laws passed down on us. We're sitting here screaming, please stop killing us. Eric Garner is dead. Andrew Kears is dead. Tamir Pearson is dead. The list of names is endless. And all we're asking for is justice. We want some accountability for some cops that are doing illegal procedures upon innocent people.
That's right.
And that's all we're asking for.
Right on.
And for the fact that we can't simply get that shows that this flag with this red, white, and blue means absolutely nothing other than the red, which is the blood that's spilled all over this country with black Americans everywhere, yet they're saying our lives do not matter. So I don't care what any organization speaks to you about when they want to tell you about don't believe in Black Lives Matter or don't look at Black Lives Matter, because that's the biggest trick that this crooked society has done to us. If they have gotten black people to say screw Black Lives Matter, imagine the hypocrisy in that. So we're here because we know that the trial is about to begin and about to start continuing for Pantaleo, overseer Pantaleo. I refuse to call them officers. They're overseers. They're here to oversee these laws, and they don't care about you. And when I say you, I'm sorry, but I'm not necessarily talking to anybody who's of the Caucasoid nature. I'm talking to the melanated people, because these laws are not designed for you to succeed. So they do not care about you. I don't scream no racist police. I don't do that. Because there's black officers that's wearing the same badges as these white cops that people are saying are crooked and crackers and racist. So I don't even scream no racist police. We have to understand that the system is unjust.
Talk about it.
It's the full system. And anybody who's backing this system and this unjust system is just as crooked as the system that's upholding these laws. So when we say Black Lives Matter, we want y'all to understand why we out here. We have the president, Nicole Kiazolo. We have the chairman out here. We have the wife of Andrew Kiers. We're out here trying to give some kind of awareness to let you guys know that stop killing us. Exactly. That's all we're saying. Stop killing us. Stop killing us. I just want y'all to go with me again, man. And when I put my fist in the air, I want y'all to put y'all fists in the air. Put y'all fists in the air. Because I want y'all to feel this energy with me. I don't care if you're not melanated. I don't care if you are melanated. If you hear you in solidarity, we all are one.
Amen.
So I want you to say this with me. Black power!
Black power!
Black power!
Black power!
Black power!
Black power!
Every hour!
Every hour!
Justice!
Justice!
For Eric Garner!
Eric Garner!
Yeah.
What's his name?
Eric Garner!
Say his name!
Eric Garner!
What's his name?
Eric Garner!
Say his name!
Eric Garner!
What's his name?
Eric Garner!
Say his name!
Eric Garner!
Right now, I want y'all to welcome Brittany to the forefront and welcome her into this space. What you may not know about Black Lives Matter Greater New York is we're in a minimum of 4 schools every month. 4 schools across New York City every month. And we happen to speak at her school. I spoke there. Angie Kier spoke there. And this young person was so inspired that she started her own organization. Organization, Youth Against Oppression. And she is one of the leaders of the Black Lives Matter Youth Coalition. Right on. So she will be joining the call and emceeing this rally for y'all. Brittany.
Brittany. So I would say starting out the organization was hard. It was hard to get people to stay, and actually a lot of people scared to speak up, but I showed them that I'm not. Every single time that I came out, I made sure that my voice was heard. I was never silenced by anything. And just speaking to people and actually seeing that they actually lost their loved ones pushed me to actually finish school, and I will be graduating in So next up, we would like to invite Jazzy Robinson. She's with the organization Staten Island Democratic Association.
Jazzy! Thank you. I'm here today to show support for my brother. But before we get into all of that, I want to clear up a little misconception. Number one, Eric Garner was not selling loose cigarettes. Eric Garner was breaking up a fight. He was not a criminal. He was a man. Not only was he a man, he was my friend. Eric Garner saved my life. There was 3 men that was going to rob me, and he stepped in, and he made sure that I was safe and that I was protected. See, we don't hear that. We hear the negative. We have the media that want to sit here and they want to demonize people of color. They want to paint us that we are criminals, that we're violent, that we don't matter. But we're all here today because we do matter. We're here today to show support for Eric Gardner and for Andrew Kurz, because they both said they can't breathe. But we're here today to say that we can breathe. We're going to be here to walk the walk, to talk the talk, to let people know that Eric Gardner, Andrew Kurz, Sandra Bland, and so many brothers and sisters will not die in vain. We can't have that anymore. And we got to go from demonstration to legislation. That's what we have to do. I'm going to say it again. We got to go from demonstration to legislation.
That's right.
That is the only way that we are going to see real and effective power. We can rally and protest all we want, but it's not going to make a difference unless we have people that are willing to go into the political arena like I did and fight. Yes. And make the issues known about police brutality, about the victimization of marginalized people in our community. That is what is important. What we're doing today is important. It matters. I know some of us saw when they see us and how those young black brothers were railroaded. And nothing's changed from the 80s till now. We still see young brothers and young sisters still being victimized by this racist and oppressive system. But the only way that's going to change us is unless all of us together as a unit stand together. Whether you're black, whether you're white, whether you're gay, straight, whatever, we need all of us. It's going to take all of us to get just us. It's going to take just us for justice. Can you guys say it with me? Just us for justice.
Just us for justice. Just us for justice. Just us for justice. Just us for justice. Just us for justice.
Thank you.
Yeah, Jesse.
Next up, I would like to be welcoming Shabana Newsom, Director of Operation Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter.
We all know what Eric Gardner said. How many times did he scream for help? How many times? 11 times. So while I call out his name, Punk's gonna count. Say his name!
Eric Gardner.
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 11.
Now
I can't breathe.
we're gonna do another chant because I love that energy. I can't breathe!
1.
I can't breathe!
2.
I can't breathe!
3.
I can't breathe!
4.
I can't breathe!
5.
I can't breathe!
6.
I can't breathe!
7.
I can't breathe!
8.
I can't breathe!
9.
I can't breathe!
10.
I can't breathe!
11.
I can't breathe! My name is Shabana Newsom, and I'm the Director of Operations for Black Lives Matter, Greater New York. I come to you all in solidarity. Thank you to all the coalitions who joined us. Thank you for everyone who's standing around for such an important matter. But I must tell you, we should be protesting for him to be in jail. I'm happy we're bringing awareness to a hearing, but what's really gonna happen? All the judge is gonna do is make a recommendation to the police commissioner. So right now we're fighting to see if this man is gonna lose a job. Do you know he's gotten 2 pay raises in all the years that Miss Gwen has been grieving, that his children have been grieving? This makes no sense whatsoever. So we bring awareness to this. And then we start electing our own, because as Jazzy was saying, until it's us,
there'll be no power. Until we have representation, there'll be no power. There'll be no justice. We'll have another one. The list of names is getting so long that it saddens me that most people can't remember. People like Angie's husband, Andrew Pierce. We're fighting for the Andrew Pierce Act. So when you're in duress, when a person is in crisis, the police have to respond. They have to do something to help. And I'm here to clear it up. Eric Garner didn't even sell cigarettes. Do you know this man was a hero? Do you know that he was breaking up a fight? And then they murdered him, put him in something, I think it's called the seatbelt hold now. What's a seatbelt hold? It's no such thing. It's a chokehold, which is illegal. It should never have happened. And someone who recorded this for the world to see, our personal hero, Ramsey. Do you know he's sitting in jail right now? Do you know he's locked up for spreading the truth and letting people know this? No, it's unacceptable. And I'm not having it anymore. I will continue to fight. My group, my organization, Black Lives Greater New York, we will continue to fight. Thank you for supporting us in this fight. In solidarity, Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter!
Woo! Next up, I would like to welcome up Angie Pierce.
Angie!
Okay. Okay, I'm here as in solidarity for one call, as well as also a victim. My husband, like they said, is Andrew Pierce, and he said that he couldn't breathe too, just 11 times, just like Eric Garner. Him as self died from cardiac arrest, just like Eric Garner, and he didn't get no indictments, just like Eric Garner. So
It's okay, Venus?
Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry. It's so parallel to everything. If
It's okay.
Yeah,
You got it.
Okay. Come on. You got this, Ange.
my heart goes out to Gwen, okay? Nobody understands the side of the victim, okay? Nobody understands what we go through, what we have to go through, where each and every time we talk about our loved one who died, it's like living it over again, like it starts from day one. If you look at Gwen, you can see it in her face that she's going through stuff, that she can't sleep, and she's going through emotional stuff. So I want each and everybody to reach out to her and tell her that you care and you're there for her, and you know her pain, because nobody, I wish this pain on nobody, not even my worst enemy. With that being said, if she gets this officer fired, it's a win for each and every one of us. If she wins, then hopefully I could get Officer Mark Weeks fired.
Right on.
So, you know how important this is, because us victims, we don't get that. And us victims only want to know is what happened and why. And we don't get that. And we hope for justice. And that's the only thing we hope for, and that's the only thing we live for, because at the end of the day, we are our loved one's voice. They wasn't heard, and they need to be heard, and they need some kind of justice. My boss told me today, he asked me today and said, is it bad that you as victims, you always talking about it, isn't it dredging it up all the time? I told him, no, because at the end of the day, nobody knows that pain besides another person that went through it. So we live through each other, and we try to stop these overseers from killing each and one of us. We need each and every one of you to be a fist of justice, a fist of voice, because at the end of the day, they need to be heard. These voiceless people need to be heard. They need to get their angel wings.
Amen.
They were somebody. They were someone's husband, someone's son, someone's daughter, someone's child, somebody, anybody. They wasn't just a piece of garbage just to be left in the back of a car or on the side of the street or to killed or They are somebody, someone's loved one. And I want each and every one of you to understand that. They're not just garbage.
Right on.
With that being said, justice for each and every life lost, justice for Eric Garner, justice for Andrew Kidd, and I'm gonna get his law passed. And if his law, the Andrew Kidd Act passed, he will save somebody and he will get his angel wings.
Right on.
Thank you.